Hello, I want to introduce myself. I am Philip Corsano. I am a graduate of the London Business School MBA program, an economist, and also I have a graduate degree from the University of Washington in project management. I My skills are really performance management, reorganizations of corporations, and building new companies from scratch. I had started my career at PricewaterhouseCoopers, and I helped the restructuring of the ENI Group, which is a large oil and gas conglomerate which had very poor performance. And as a result of our management consulting project at PwC, we were able to ensure that the group was restructured in accordance to return on capital employed criteria, and the company was able to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and its performance improved very substantially. I worked after this for the Morgan Grenfell investment bank in London, and I was hired as a new director into a group that did not exist and set it up from scratch. This was the equity-linked convertible bond unit, which underwrote the convertible bonds of corporate clients of Morgan Grenfell. But I also ensured that the bonds were hedged properly, were traded in the secondary market in accordance with very stringent risk management requirements. And I left the group at in such a capacity that it was the most profitable group of the entire bank. I wanted to test myself in something different, so I tried my hand at being an entrepreneur. I was looking for an opportunity to do a launch of a company and essentially a market entry type of problem. And the opportunity that I was offered was the Talgo tilt train opportunity in the United States. Management had been trying to enter the United States for many years and had failed. And with my analysis, research, I was able to determine which parts of the United States market were most suitable for the entry of this technology. And I set up a company with $200,000 of seed capital, and with Talgo Management as also shareholders. We were able to secure contracts from the Washington State Department of Transport, the Oregon Department of Transport, and the company grew very rapidly and was sold to Lehman Brothers Private Equity, and is currently valued in their portfolio, the Lehman Brothers private equity portfolio, at over $1 billion. I wanted also to see whether I could add value in terms of problem companies. So I was hired by IBM to restructure various companies in their portfolio in the former Soviet Union, and I restructured very successfully the Sirena 3 project, which was the Aeroflot billing system for the airline industry in the former Soviet Union, over $550 million project, which was risked not being able to pay its suppliers. I resized the project, redrafted the business plan, overhauled the whole fixed cost structure of the company such that it could actually be managed on a lower fixed cost basis. And in a strict consultation with all the constituents of the project, was able to ensure that the new business plan and project plan was delivered and approved by all constituencies, and that ensured that the project was successful. I also worked as a project finance director at IBM, but also at OPIC, which is one of the international financing arms of the US government from bilateral financings, and in the former Soviet Union worked on projects in the oil and gas sector, including ConocoPhillips, with the EBRD and MEGA. Later on, I became a portfolio manager for a bank in Switzerland, and I have then become a consultant on a project basis for companies that are looking to enhance performance. What I'm interested in doing now is using this experience to build very substantial project companies for constituents such as investors, creditors, who may be looking for someone to assist them in terms of A, identifying problems, B, finding a map to solve these problems, and C, ensuring the execution of these. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope that this has not been too much of a bore. Thank you.